First carry for Najee Harris. And from scrimmage, it's second down. Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And more than that, they'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
Understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll be stopped up and down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll toss to Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. A check down here to Jones. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And the Steelers are...
Man, sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Now a throw here to his running back.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And this is going to be intercepted. He's picked off at his own 44-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are going to take
themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And into the end zone. Touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the...
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And the return stops.
So if he just can't read defenses, I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes.
Still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And the running lane's non-existent. Roethlisberger will throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell.
Really, this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to go up top again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he's giving his guys a shot for late. Have a chance to possibly pass their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. On the return, it's Taylor. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is Side Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. On the return, it's Taylor. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he'll go down at the to 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone. And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger going for it all. And that is incomplete. Boy, look.
Should they go for it? Should they not? Is it the right play call? Is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers fighting through pressure. But now he's swallowed
for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Oh, this one.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Let's get off the field. 36. Hey, alert. Screen.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving care, and he showed it off on that one.
And we often talk about hang time for punts, but in this case, we should probably calculate the hang time on that throw, because that one hung up there for a long time and managed to keep going and going until it found its target.
And that one covering a counter punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he's able to get it back to Joe Namath. He did it 3 times. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around.
Taking care of the ball. All the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Roethlisberger. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And in for the... We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents. Force him into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Cameron Sutton, weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 30, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They're ready to be out there. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel